Okay, well, I know a lot of you people out there get a little upset and they say, man, fuck that Solomon guy. Who does he think he is? What does this guy have to do? I'm only trying to help y'all, man. I don't give a fuck about. I don't have posters of myself on my wall with my hand on my chin going, I love myself so much. Look at how beautiful. No, those are your celebrities that are trying to deceive you to make you think that money is power. And it's not. It's an illusion. And the guy that's behind it came in here with nothing. So he needed to create a bunch of worthless shit with paper and a bunch of bullshit and simply convince everybody, which is a con, to consume is a con, to conversate is a con, to contract is a con. Like every part of your basic communication has been riddled with cons. Basic communication, basic existence is riddled with cons. And the thing that makes me so depressed is the people, man. Not the people that are behind it. It's just, y'all are just really like a sad case of like helpless fucking lost sheep, bro. Like it's really fucking bad. And the more illuminated I get, the more depressing it is. And I'm just gonna keep going because I know eventually I'm just gonna leave here and I ain't gonna be able to come back to this motherfucker again. Because the people that live here are being bombarded with vanities to hide what they are. And if you take a good look at me today, when people look at me, they say, man, that dude looks like a bum. And I used to be real flashy. I used to have a lot of those frivolous nullities. I used to have my hair in fresh braids. I used to have fresh kicks on all the time. And I was that TV guy. And I was always trying to look that part and always try to make up. You know, these celebrities, they're living in an illusion. It's a facade. Like, if they haven't acted in movies for a while, they can't not drive down the street in a Mercedes. They have to have the Mercedes. They gotta go broke just to maintain the lifestyle of the illusion. And if they don't, everybody says, oh, you're washed up. Oh, you suck. Like, what kind of life is that? Like, that, your own fucking fans don't even appreciate you, man. You running around on a wing and a prayer trying to hope that you can fucking salvage some kind of fucking fan base of fickle ass fucking motherfuckers that don't deserve your fucking shuckling and jiving on stage, sweating under hot lights for hours just so they can make fun of you next week and say how much they hate you, or use you as a meal ticket and pose in photographs and try to pretend like they've got something now because they've got the fucking trophy in their photograph. Like, fuck that. What kind of life is that? That's not a... And then if you're not that, you're a slave. But your life is so fanciful and so comfortable that you don't see that you're a slave. Like if you're walking around and your clothes look like this, chances are you're either a homeless motherfucker or you're enlightened. Because the true reflection is that of your environment, and you are a product of your environment. If you are a product of enlightenment, then you might look like a slave trying to leave the plantation. You might look rough. You might look like shit. Because the vanity that's in here got everybody distracted to think that they're not slaves. So you might go to Hyperborea one day and you might say, well, vanity and ego and all that is bad. Then what's up with all these motherfuckers living it up? How come they get to have hoverboards and all this nice stuff? Sorry, I got this little thing sticking out here. The kids are trying to keep the door open. Whatever. Well, anyways, what's up with all these fancy buildings and what's up with all that fucking fancy shit she got on if it's not all about being vain? Like, it's not. But vain is not a thing. Vanity is being used to distract you. So vanity is just an illusion. You can be as fresh as you want, but if you let those vanities distract you from what needs to be done and what needs to happen, then it's going to be used against you and you lose. And it doesn't matter how nice those clothes are, man. It's all fucking illusion. So people, man, if you're worried about having a nice house or having a nice car or having nice stuff or having a good look. It's just an illusion, man. This is your reality. This is what's going on behind the scenes. These motherfuckers are planning to kill you. They're poisoning you. They got magnetic fields going around everywhere, radiation, making your kids get sick. Like, this is the true reality. This is the true reality, man. Is motherfuckers gotta leave that comfort zone. And they gotta run out of this motherfucker. You gonna look like a motherfucking slave, but you're really a unicorn. You're really badass. And you're really awesome. And I need to tell myself that sometimes, because this place, man, full of dumbass, fucking retarded ass people, man. And I can't even believe I used to even be one of you, man. I just hate myself for even knowing that I used to be dumb like you, man. Like, my whole fucking existence is a reality of despair and, glimpses of light where things are happy for a moment. But things are mostly sad for me because I live in the real world, man. And y'all living in an illusion. Y'all motherfuckers sitting in the mirror, dolling your face up, putting on what for what, flashy for what. Like, your motherfucking ass is shuckling and jiving. They've got you dumbed down enough that the master has no flesh. He's the Hollow Man. Hollow is his name, the name of his game. This motherfucker can't do this his damn self. He's got us doing this to ourselves so he can take over. It's because we have to give it up to him. So we're so stupid that we just give this shit up to this motherfucker and his followers and shit. That shit is the most lamest existence, bro. Like, what kind of, like, I couldn't even be the oppressor being around a bunch of idiots like that, because I would just fucking off myself. I would be like, man, this money is fake. Why am I doing this? What is this for? What is it that I want? You see what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't be a slave master. I would be like, fuck this. Like, a slave master who's not under mind control, who doesn't have his brain shattered by Masonic mind control, is not going to perpetuate this, because this shit is boring and lame. And it's boring to sit at the top of these sky rises looking at everybody else groveling beneath you. And you the only motherfucker in the whole town, and everybody living down here. And you the only motherfucker up here. And this whole building is yours. You know how lame that shit is? Just think about it for yourself. This whole shit is lame. It's an illusion of lameness. I can't even find a place where I want to run to and feel comfort in other than my creator. That's it. Like, I'm hanging on to her, man. I'm hanging on to the sun, because this place sucks. And if I'm not seeing cool faces on trees and shit, like, what do I get to look forward to? Think about it, man. When you wake up out of this place, money doesn't mean shit. Facials and selfies and likes and shit for likes don't mean shit. I could care less about posting a badass mural just so I can get 200 likes. I could care less. Because what am I going to do? Take those likes and redeem them? For what? Gold stamp with the devil's name on it that shows that what I owe the devil? Like, what kind of fucking place is this? Everything that you think is your salvation is nothing but a trick bag to trick you. I got friends telling me, man, right before it ends, man, you need to fucking get on this fucking opt-in, opt-out shit, because it says that you'll be sovereign and you'll be free. Dude, don't you understand? As that motherfucker tells you, yeah, you'll be sovereign under the rules of your creator with the United States. So you're basically calling the creator of the United States your creator. And you're saying, I'm standing within your jurisdiction as a free man. Free of what? It's nothing but a fucking trick bag. And people are deceived, man. They think that there's something fun. And we're supposed to be excited about this. You know, people's protocols and ambitions in life are nothing more than protocols of a company. You are slaving away, shuckling and jiving for bankers. You are creating towers that destroy humanity for bankers. Satanic bankers running a flesh for cash human trafficking enterprise called the United States. That's what this shit is a company for human trafficking, because human is arguably amongst evil people the best leather, the best. It's horrible. The best meat on earth. It's disgusting what they're doing here. And we're supposed to uphold it. And you guys are arguing with me, telling me I'm a fool, because I don't want to support this shit no more. And y'all fucking support that shit to y'all's death. Man, I had to fucking argue with y'all just to get y'all to realize that y'all are in trouble, man. Like, y'all don't even give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. You don't care that somebody wants to consume your kids and eat them and drink their blood. You don't even give a fuck. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? And then I mentioned it to you, you can't even acknowledge it or fathom it. You can't even fucking, it's weird. It's like everything that has to do with everything being horrible is just completely undetected and completely cognitively dissipated and unseen and ignored, and it doesn't make any sense. You guys are the reason why I'm so sad. It's y'all, man. Y'all motherfuckers can't even be told nothing. It's fucking horrible. So tell yourself, man, you don't have the answers. No man does. Go to the cheat sheet. That's the sun. He tells you everything. Because nobody's got any answers in here. Everybody's an idiot in here, man. Including myself. I'm trying to expand to get myself to a place to where I can be okay with this. So I got to keep on expanding. Because if I don't, I'm going to be stuck in a rut. And the rut is dangerous. Once you get to a point to where you start waking up, everything is like, these were all fail safes that you didn't know about. What? Oh, shit. Look at all this bullshit. And then you got to expand to get out of it. Because if you don't, it's just like you're like, I got out of slavery. Holy shit, an alligator pit. 20 of them. Fuck, that was the booby trap of all booby traps. You got to get past the booby trap now. It's fucked up, man. It's like it never ends. It's just some stupid ass shit. So, take heed. Escape. Into the fucking hole. That is the exit. Where the X is. Because that's not how you spell escape. Michael Jackson told you. Target, the corporation, told you that your target, that's where the logo typically goes, is in the center. Your target is the target. It's like, to exit the Fed, you gotta go where the X is. It's right there. I just hope that you guys see this. I hope you guys wake up. Spread those brochures out. Let everybody know, man, that this place is not what we thought. Let them know that this place is a fictional corporation. Let them know that the French artist that they claim in the story was nothing but a bunch of bullshit, because this shit ain't nothing but a trick bag. They probably dropped this shit down with a crane every generation. Because it is to be presumed that life goes on. I don't think so. I think it stops, and I think it starts over. Because you got deja vu to show for all this shit. You got deja vu of being in a place where there were buildings, and you walked in another lifetime, and you remember all this shit. That would implicate that there's never been nothing more than the same shit over and over again. The same statue. Statue of Liberty never changed. It was probably just dropped in on a crane, put on a stump to make you remind you that there's liberty somewhere where there's a tree stump. Put it down. Holes in the fucking bottom of it, just like the root system that's open. It's the same shit. It's a damn knockoff. But I have a strong feeling that we don't have a dark age to look forward to. I think that they just start this motherfucker over. They eat everybody. They get everybody cleared out of here. The reptilians come out. Whatever happens, however it happens, whatever fails safe to get the people down. If this doesn't work, they probably just come out and grab everybody, because you got the reptilian core that leads you back to them. Like, it's weird. It's very interesting. But first thing they got to do is block the sun out. So if they can't do that, if they can't get this sun to just go away and be gone, that's the first thing they're going to have to do. So just take a look. Excuse me. The whole place that everyone is relaxed in, comfortable, having such a great time, watching Cheers, watching the goddamn game, watching your favorite music videos or your favorite artists. All this shit is nothing but a fucking illusion. And as long as y'all are trapped in here, y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy, because y'all love being trapped. You don't even realize you're trapped because they don't have to worry about you running like hell, because you're comfortable. Like you're never gonna run out of here until the dollar crashes, until Trump shows his true colors, until fucking something really horrible happens. Then you're gonna be like, get me out of here. And this shit is gonna be probably too late, because they don't want this to happen. They don't want you motherfuckers to leave and to run out of here desperately trying to get out. They want you to sit back and be like, yeah, fucking, that's what they got you doing. They just got y'all, washing my body. Make a nice meal. Like they got y'all sitting here thinking that y'all really doing some shit. And it's all cons. Consuming, conversate. You had telepathy, you ate the light. It's like, it's depressing, dude. It really is. And even myself, man, I find myself having trouble breaking away from these staples. Not the typical ones that people are comfortable with, because this shit's stupid, like voting and shit like that. I don't have a problem thinking that voting might work for me in the future. I don't have a problem thinking that working a 9 to 5, I might be able to make something of myself without retiring by the time I'm 70 years old and my whole life's over and they can't use me anymore. So now I'm just sitting around living off my own retirement that a straw man pays me for, which means I work for free and I got taxed for free and I worked for nothing. Like, that's what it is. Your check shows up all cap. That means you paid yourself. Do you understand that the more you know, the more depressing this shit is? You can't go get a job because you're slaving yourself out for banksters. The satanic banksters that want to fucking ruin your life and destroy you need you to go get a job. That's what you're doing. Sorry. So it is what it is. People want to know, why are you so mad? Why are you so depressed? Why are you this and that? Because I can see, man. Because I can see this shit as it really is. And I just hope that y'all wake up, man. And I hope that if you do wake up, that it's not too late for you. And if you do wake up, I hope that you make it out alive. You understand what the fuck y'all are dealing with? Some of you never will. Stay awake.